Well, the time has come to finally close out our study of the Gospel of Matthew. And so we're going to finish chapter 28 this week. If you were with us last week or watched the video, you know that we talked about the resurrection. Of course, it was Easter Sunday, Resurrection Sunday. And so we emphasized the resurrection and what's going on there. And this week, our final week in Matthew, we're spending 2 weeks on 28 because there's so much packed in there. We're going to talk about the Great Commission. What does Jesus say there? Why might those closing words that Matthew records for us of Jesus's, why are those so impactful to his disciples? What difference does it make that he says these things? What does it mean that Jesus is with them to the end of the age? What does it mean to go and to tell, to go and baptize, to go and make disciples? What is going on there? And then what is with this really weird detail about some of the disciples believing and some of them doubting? Don't they see Jesus standing before them? How can they doubt when he's right there? So much to talk about. And of course, the Great Commission is nothing new to us. It's a familiar passage, but it's such an important closing statement for Matthew's Gospel, quite unlike any of the other Gospels, actually. It has a unique ring to it among the four Gospels. Matthew very much envisions a body, a community of Christians who take up the mission of Jesus to carry on the spreading of the kingdom, to take on this movement where the kingdom thrives and flourishes and grows and doesn't become stagnant and fall apart. And so Matthew is writing, he's recording this. He's writing this to the earliest Christians, and I think to encourage them, keep going. The end is not here. Jesus will continue to be with you, even when it seems like he's not. There's so much good to talk about in chapter 28 here at the end. I'm looking forward to getting into it. And again, it probably isn't going to be anything new or novel to you if you're, if you've been a Christian for a long time, or if you've studied Matthew before or looked at this passage. I don't proclaim to have any kind of new amazing teaching on it, but it's a good reminder to us of who we need to be. So I'm looking forward to getting into it with you this coming Sunday and closing out Matthew. So I hope that everybody has a wonderful rest of this week and that you are blessed in whatever you do. All right, I will talk to you next week.